Good morning, guys. Come on in. Deb here with Art and Grace. Hello, happy Saturday. Today is June 17th. So if you are watching the replay, then you know that today is the big day where we are all coming together to raise funds, raise awareness, get the word out about Alzheimer's and the Alzheimer's Association. We are a group of creative people from across the country who are coming together to bring you tutorials all day long, and then at the end of our segment we are going to auction off what we're creating. So these are going to be super fast 30-minute segments, and if you miss it, you miss it, because 30 minutes goes by fast. So as you're coming in, say hello. I'm so glad that you guys are going to be here today. We're all excited. We've been working hard for several weeks. And I know many of you have seen us already posting and doing stories and doing some pre-auctions. I had an auction last night and my friends showed up for me. I'm so grateful, and that boosted my total a little bit. Anyway, let's get started. Okay, so here's what I want to show you today, and then we will auction off my real one. So right now we're just kind of doing a mini to show you this process. But at the end of this 30 minutes, oh, it's pinned on your end. Did you test it, Dina, or somebody would test it just to be sure? That's weird. I don't see it at all, so thank you. I hope it's there. But all you need is a canvas. This is a small 4-inch size. I love doing small things because I can do a lot. This is even smaller. I think it's a 2-inch. And you can make beautiful things out of small pieces. So cardboard, any spare wood. This is a spare canvas board. This is a 4-inch thick canvas. So once you have that, then you can kind of sketch on a little design. So let's just I'm going to do this facing me, or else, who knows what it'll look like. But I'm going to do a little butterfly on here. I was thinking about what to do, and you guys, aren't butterflies just kind of special? They kind of, I don't know, for me, they kind of remind us of our moms. My brother had colored a butterfly when he was little, and it was on this weird paper. It was like it almost felt like a fabric. So I don't sew, but the stuff that might go underneath something, like, there's probably a word for it. I know there's a word for it. I don't know what it is. I feel like I've seen it. So you guys who sew will know, but like you sew on top of it and then you remove it maybe. But anyway, he had colored on that a butterfly, and it was actually really pretty. He was a really good drawer, and she kept that her whole life. I still have it. It was just something really special to her. So butterflies just kind of remind me of moms. And since my mom suffered with Alzheimer's, I decided today to do a butterfly. So I'm just kind of sketching lightly, just a little butterfly. Doesn't have to be perfect, but we've got a little butterfly shape. Then what I do is I take resin. I love to use resin with my art. So I would take a light coat of resin and put that resin down really lightly. But that way, when I start putting my things down, they stick. So I would come along here, give that little butterfly a little head. I have something special to show you. I cannot wait to show you the finished one. But this is the process of how to do it. And since I only have 30 minutes, there is absolutely not one possible way to get it all done. But I will go through here and show you this process. And then next week, I'll actually show you start to finish how I did this, because when you see it, I think you're going to like it. You guys, as you're watching today, feel free to tell your story. We just are so grateful that you're here and a part of this special event. It really is a special thing for everybody to be coming together. We're all different. We're all from different parts of the country. We all have different stories. Some of us have been affected. There's some creators that are helping today because they understand, just how prevalent this disease is, and they just want to do something. So These are just little glass pieces. You can get them on Amazon. I do have an Amazon storefront, and I have those pinned so that you can go get your own if you want to. Let's use some of this turquoise. I'm just really loving using turquoise in my designs. I'm a real turquoise lover, so it seemed, I don't know why I hadn't thought of using it before now, but thank you guys. I see you, Jeannie. If you're a creator today and your segment is later, you're welcome to tell us what time it is in the comments, and we want to support everybody. I'm going to try my very best to be on every single person's live today. I was up way too late, so I may crash at some point. And I do have a little backup help plan just in case, because 12 hours is a long day for anybody, and it can get stressful. So I may need a little help from my friends. So I have a few people who have graciously offered to help me today. And all of you sprinkling and getting the word out is what's going to help us. What we raise is important because we want to do the very best we can. But getting the word out about Alzheimer's and helping people to talk about it and not be ashamed of it is important. Asking people to pray is important. There is legislation that I get involved in where I will vote and kind of let my voice be known about things that affect people with Alzheimer's. So there's so many ways you can get involved other than donating. If you can donate, we covet it. We pray that you will. And we'll have our links pinned all day. When you see my link here and you donate to that link, then I get credit. But all day long, the creators will have their link pinned and they'll get credit. So you feel free to go and donate to whoever you want to, if you choose to do that, or donate to the team and it goes just in the lump sum. Doesn't matter. None of us care. We're not trying to get an extra t-shirt or whatever. It doesn't matter. I think the Alzheimer's Association does give us something when we earn a certain amount, but who cares? It's just about helping people and getting the word out. Okay, so we've so far got the body of the butterfly, and we've got pretty things on her wings, okay? Happy Saturday, Lori. Happy Saturday. Yes, Tracy. 3 p.m. Central. Oh, thank you guys so much for being here. I really do appreciate you so much. I'm coming in with silver glass, crushed glass. And remember that in a perfect world, this has a light layer of resin on it. And so we would have resin that this glass would stick to. And once you've got that resin down, then all of these glass pieces they'll never budge, It takes about 12 hours to cure, to a soft cure. After that time, you can hold it and look at it and take a picture of it, but it still would get a fingerprint on it if you touched it on the top or something. So you still have to be careful with it, but you can, come in and look at it and stuff. And then it takes about 3 full days for it to completely harden. It just continues to get harder and harder like glass. And it's so pretty. I think they're pretty too. Thank you. Thank you, Dina. I don't know if it's not pinned or what, but thank you for putting it. It's okay, guys. I just am grateful for everything you've already done. We're coming into today in really good shape, and that's because of you guys that are watching and these amazing creatives. I have a post on my page that shows what all of us have raised so far. It's quite amazing. Lisbeth and Dina and oh goodness, I hate to even start naming names because, you know, I will not get everybody and I don't want to do that. But some of these ladies have worked so hard and given so much of themselves, of their products, of their shipping fees, all kind of things. They've offered things in exchange for a donation. I mean, just gotten really creative and have raised a ton of money. It is just something I can't even put words to describe how grateful I am. We would love to have all of you a part of this next year. There's honestly ways that everybody can help, as simple as sharing a post to actually being a presenter. So if you didn't get to help this year, then I hope that you will next year. Oh, thanks, Mary. And that reminds me, seeing Sweet Mary, she is a part of Sonia's team. So you're going to see more and more, I'm sure, because as Alzheimer's affects more and more people and more creatives in their own families, they're going to want to have a fundraiser in honor of their family member. So Sonia, with Sonia's She Shed Sensations, that's so hard to say, especially early in the morning. She is having a fundraiser as well. So, more opportunities to support creatives, more opportunities for creatives to be involved. We're not competing in any way. Every single thing that we raise today goes directly from you to the Alzheimer's Association. None of us will be touching any money whatsoever. If you bid on an item that we create, we cover the shipping. We have all agreed as presenters on this team that we cover the shipping. Nobody has to worry about that. You just worry about, donating and bidding, and then we take care of the shipping. So we're just so grateful that you guys are here and want to help. That's right. It's all the same cause. We're sisters and just want to get the word out and help as many people as possible. Okay, so it's starting to sort of come together. I really want to get, this down. I need to go a little faster. My problem is when I talk, I go slow. So I wanted to get to 200 today. Y'all help me out. We can do it. We got plenty of people on here. If we all do our part, we'll get to 200 people. We know we can do that. I've done that many times in events, so just takes a little help from my friends is all. And I want to do this all day long for everybody and try to get as many people as involved, because listen, somebody will come along here later, watch a replay, and then be like, I just found out that my mom has Alzheimer's and wasn't quite sure what to do. But if you get into the Creatives for Alzheimer's group, in Guide 2, not only can you see all of us today back to back, you don't have to ever leave. You can just stay there, hit refresh, and watch everybody in one place. But also in Guide 2, I've got a lot of resources for you. So, when you find out somebody that you love has Alzheimer's, it's very overwhelming. You think the worst, you've heard the stories, you know what's coming, but there are a lot of resources and there's a lot of help out there. And in Guide 2, there's a lot of that in there. You can always message me. I'll be happy to walk you through some things and help you. And probably many of our presenters will tell you the same thing or something similar, because I know some of them have gone through it as well. I think once you've been through it with someone, you want to help. It's just a natural thing, because it is one of the hardest things you'll deal with. Okay, so that's sort of our little butterfly. This is, not perfect by any means, but that's what we have so far. But let me show you the cute wing, or the cute antennas. So I'm going to take a piece of wire. I've already bent it in half, and I kind of guesstimated on length, but that's going to be too long. So I'm going to cut it a little more. Don't you dare watch me cut this with my good scissors. They're not good, but you know what I mean. It's very thin wire. Oh, thank you for your daddy who's in the nursing home with rapidly. Oh, bless him. Vicki, I remember you telling me that, and he's on my prayer list. I am so sorry. I know how hard it is to watch, and you know, when you have, many people have got to put them in a facility because we can no longer lift or get them clean by ourselves, things like that. So, or they sometimes become combative and it's more than we can handle. And then you've got the fear and the issues that come with putting somebody in a facility. They're not always taken care of the way we want. So it's just a really hard thing, but you will have times of joy in the midst of all of it. And there are people who are here for you. So remember that you're not alone. You know, you're never alone. And if you're a believer, then you've got God, you've got the Holy Spirit, but you've also got us friends here who do care, many of us. And so don't ever feel like you can't reach out. We would be happy to listen, you can vent, or to help you in some way. Let us know. Okay. It does help to have a little pair of tweezers or something to move around your pieces, but now we've got the little antennas under that first little quartz piece, so it, you know, but what I like to do, or what I did with these, is I kind of bent this up a little so that this will lay flat on the canvas, and then the antennas kind of bend up some. So you get the idea, right? Well, my big fingers, it's too hard to do. I don't have the resin on here to kind of hold everything in place while I'm working. But you get the idea. Thank you, Caroline. Thank you, Patty. Thanks, Mary. Oh, Vicki, you're so welcome. Listen, I just really feel for you guys that are in the midst of the battle, and I definitely don't want you to ever feel like you're... There we go. Okay, so then you get them bent up a little bit. See that? Let's see if you can see a little better. Okay. How's that? There. Now, I almost have time, y'all. I have 10 minutes, so I almost could do the resin, but I don't quite have enough time since I need to auction. But this is what I use for resin, art resin. I have many tutorials. If you want to see how to resin things, you know, I've got plenty to show you. So the easiest way is to go to my YouTube channel. It's Art Grace Paint, and just go there and you'll see, you know, how to do that. So the actual item that I'm going to auction off, I cannot wait to show you. It's just sitting here right beside me. You can't see it, can you? When you look at my screen. Oh, good morning, everybody. If I've missed your comment, I'm so sorry. Obviously, I was having to kind of look down and do that. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Lori and Kim. Hi, Elizabeth. I'm so grateful y'all are here. Hey, guys, 40 more people and we'll be at 200. We need to do a couple of giveaways. I'm going to be sneaking in. Nobody knows when. I haven't even told the presenters. I'll just sneak in here and there. And if I see, here's what I'm looking for, is the sprinkles, or, you know, maybe some comments. I don't know. But I definitely want to look for people who are sprinkling, and sprinkling publicly. And the way that we can tell is you've got the little man. Okay, look at Monica, Texas Breeze Creation. See the little man with the little arrow thing? I painted my little purple canvas this morning, and I feel like I've got paint on me. Yeah, right there. Anyway, that's how we know if you sprinkle out to your page. So thank you for doing that. Appreciate it. Of course, if you have groups that allow it, great. Don't get yourself in trouble if they say don't share live videos. But who's drinking coffee this morning? Definitely ready for my next cup. Okay, guys. Here's the finished piece. Now this is larger. That one was, this is 4 inches. We could auction both. Why don't we just do that? Because I'll finish this one, and when I'm done, it is a 4-inch, but it will be similar to this one. Now, obviously, smaller, but this is a 6-inch canvas that I have painted purple. I put some swirls with my favorite pearl paint. This is DecoArt White Pearl. And just take a small detail brush and do a few literally just swirl, swirl lines, whatever you want to put. And then you saw what I did. I just laid out all of the glass the way I wanted it, with a very light coat of resin first. So if you put that resin first in a very thin coat, then as you're putting your glass and pieces down, they just stay and don't budge, and it's really nice. That way you get a great finished piece. I loved them too. I wasn't too sure if I was going to love the turquoise with it, but I've told everybody my favorite colors are turquoise and pink, especially hot pink, but I love all pink. So these pieces here are the pink. You saw these little petals, and then we have a few white, same thing but white. I just got these in. I was so excited to get more. And we've got crushed silver glass. All of these products, if you're interested, like if anybody is asking where do you get them, I've got all of this linked in my Amazon store. So Amazon, as a creative, we get to have like a storefront, they call it, and ooh, we're up to 175. I think we should give away. Okay, y'all, let's do this. I'm going to just randomly pick somebody in the comments. So start commenting, and I'm going to scroll, pick somebody, and if you obviously there'll be a comment. That's who I'll pick for a little giveaway. And let's do if we can get to 200 before I end, we'll do it again. Okay, so here we go. I'll tell you what I will do. Last night I had extra resin. Oh, did I just take my mic off? I've got it draped like a necklace. I've got to fix it. I did a few of these last night with my extra resin. I took one of my painted little minis and just put resin on it. So here it is before, and it's beautiful before, but look at it with the resin. So that just adds that really glassy touch. So let's get up to 200 and give a few of those away. So here I go. I'm gonna scroll. I'm scrolling on my iPad, but looking at my phone. I'm stopping on a name. I can't see who it is, but it is Lynn Fogliano. So Lynn Fogliano, if you will message me, sprinkle the love is what you said. I need to write this down, and we need to start bidding. Okay, Lynn, send me your shipping address, and I will. It's just a very thin canvas panel, and I'll put a magnet on the back once this completely cures. Okay, let's start bidding. I'm going to put in a start. So don't bid until you see that start. Okay, and whoever wins this item, I need you to go today. Like, don't wait. It needs to be right now. So if you're not able to pay for this today, then please don't bid, because I need you to go over with that link and make a donation. So if you win this for $50, then you're going to go using my link to the Alzheimer's Association and make that donation for $50, and then I ship this to you. Does that make sense? So if you will, I did put start in the comments, so let's hold off commenting except for bids, and that way, let me start my timer. Here we go. Timer. We got 2 minutes. Here we go. Okay, so hold off commenting unless you want to bid on this piece. And you'll just bid a number. So let's start this out at $20. And $20 will start the bid. So no comments right now other than a bid. Don't put a dollar sign or a decimal, just a number. And then after 2 minutes, my alarm will go off, and the high bidder will go to the link below and make that donation amount if you're the high bidder. So Oh, look, we already have Angela at 40. Thank you, Angela. It's a beautiful piece. I'm so proud of it. And I hope this brings you a little joy when you see it, and joy knowing that your donation is helping us, you know, so it's not wasted. It's not frivolous. It's a true helpful donation, and you're getting something beautiful in return. So yes. Okay, looks like Kim at 50, I believe, is the high bid. No dollar signs, that's right. No comments right now. Let's wait and see if we can get this higher. Remember what a great cause that this is going for. Backroom Creations is after me. And if you're in the Creative for Alzheimer's group, you can just refresh. Also, we are being streamed over in Craft Round the Clock. You can do the same thing in that group too. Oh goodness, it looks like I see a 60. Is that Dina? Dina Ray, thank you so much for a $60 bid. Phyllis is 75. That's amazing. That's what we need today. We need some of those really awesome bids to boost these totals and you know, get us up there. I'm not going to have to, oh, Manny, bless you. Hola, Manny, but oh, Kim. I was just fixing to say Phyllis is the high bidder, but we've got Kim now. Let's check. Timer done. I got to put stop. Hold on. Stop. I didn't ask anyone to do that for me, I don't think. So let's see where my stop is. Okay, there's the stop. Kim Fogel, you've got it for 100. If you will go and make that donation, I will be so grateful. Thank you guys so much. I will just put, I don't know what I'll do. We'll auction this. So hold tight. We'll do it. Now let's go hang out with Backroom Creations, and I appreciate you being here today and all you're doing to help this cause. Bye guys. Love you all.